What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the 3 new mini release players. We've got Elmas, we've got Ferran Torres, and we have Tomiyasu. So if you are unaware, as we can see, this is why I've left this screen on. We have a dual potential mini release. So instead of 3 different players now and 3 different players next week, we will get the same 3 players next week, but in a different position. So as we can see, Ferran Torres, very much like Ansu Fati last year, is a striker 92. Very, very nice. Currently extinct at 1.3. We then have Elmas at CDM. We have Tomiyasu at right back. Next week, we'll get them at right wing, cam, and also centre back. Obviously, a couple of their position kind of dribbling and stuff will change, and we'll do the exact same video next week, and we'll be able to compare them to in game, because obviously they're not there at the moment. We can just see their base cards. So let's have a look and see if we can find a Ferran Torres, because he is most definitely a very interesting card. Obviously, he's gone to Barcelona now. Am I spelling that wrong? Two R's, sorry. Ferran, there he is. Let's see if we can find him, because I think he's only got one special. I don't know if they've even added the future stars in yet. So let's see if we could. Oh, okay. No, we need the special. Of course we do. Obviously, I've just took that off. Let's see if we can just have a look at basically his card in general. Obviously, he is extinct at 1.3, so he is going to be one that's very sought after. And I think most definitely we saw this with Ansu last year, and I think he was about 90 to 91 rated. I'm pretty sure it was either last year or the year before. So it's very interesting to see this card up close and in person. Obviously, with the future stars being a very purpley blue, goes really, really well with the dynamic. So I really do want to show you the card, actually show you the card as well, not just the concept. If we go for like a minute or two and kind of can't find him, we will have a little look and have to go with the concepts, but you can kind of gather what the card will look like. Obviously, you could see him at that starting screen as well. I feel like he is going to be one of them ones that, to be fair, you're just not going to find for quite a while. He is 1.3 extinct, which normally means they don't come up very often. The other two looking pretty nice as well. I feel like we'll give it down to the 13 million, and then we'll give it 2 more goes. No, he's nowhere. So let's have a look at the concepts of him. Obviously, I just wanted to show you the in-games and stuff like that, and just show you the differences between them. Looking at our cheeky Prem team before, obviously, we go into that. So Ferran Torres, it's got to be somewhere. Here he is. Right then, so obviously, as you can imagine, the future star team looks pretty nice. Like, his card in general, 4-star, 4-star. It's gone from Man City, obviously getting a Barcelona version as well. He is already a 4-star, 4-star on the game, so unfortunately no upgrades there. 6 foot, so most definitely not a small player by any means. 93 pace, 93 dribbling, 91 shooting. I haven't actually fully looked at the breakdown of his stats yet, so we're still interested. High-low on the work rates, right-footed, pretty decent indeed. No traits, unfortunately, for him, but let's have a look at these then. So 97 acceleration, incredible. Great sprint speed. Finishing looks absolutely class. Good passing for a striker. Dribbling, yeah, I can see why this card's extinct. He looks absolutely nutty. In terms of chemistry style, people are wanting the Hawk, which would give you 97 pace, 97 shooting, and 89 physicality, turning him into a 95 rated striker. Wow. That is a fantastic card. I think most definitely people will always agree the striker version of this is going to be the best, unless we get a 5-star, 4-star or something like that in the next version. That is obviously yet to be announced, because physically we can't see him yet, but this card looks outstanding. Like, the pace is absolutely perfect. We've got an incredible amount of shooting. With the Hawk, that gets maxed out pretty much at 97. We then get a little bit more on his strength, which, to be fair, is already 90. Yeah, this card is going to be just next level. And to be fair, if I could get him, if we look at the main team, he would be absolutely beautiful next to our Vinny, because this is the main team currently that we're rocking. Felix is doing an absolute job and a half, but even though Felix is still on 8 chem, Ferran could do the exact same too. So to be fair to him, Ferran is definitely the one that I'd be looking for to get the most. We can, I believe, get these as well in the Future Stars player pack on the 11th in Team 1, because I think technically these are in Team 1. They're the mini release of Team 1, so I can imagine we can, if they don't change it to obviously everything. So Ferran is most definitely clear, probably second in my book in terms of Team 1, because I think Bellingham is just next level. Let's have a look next at Elmas, somebody who we can actually have a look at the actual card, because he is only 190k. So again, we love the dynamic, nice little blue Napoli going with a background, love to see that. He is a 5-star, 4-star, very nice indeed. His normal card is a centre mid, so that's obviously why they've done a DM and a cam. Obviously this one more than likely will have a little bit more on the defending physical, and the attacking, I can imagine, will have more shooting, obviously. So if we're looking at him, he's come from a 3-star, 4-star, and he's now a 5-star, 4-star, so a lovely 2 increase on his skill move. We've got a medium high on the defensive work rates. It'll be interesting, actually. What's his centre mid card? In the medium high? Medium, so I can imagine we'll get a high medium for the cam as well. That is a little bit of attention to detail. I do like that. Right footed, 6 foot, born 99, incredible. Flair on the traits, we've got good pace, which obviously can be increased with a shadow, which I can imagine the CDM card you definitely want to get. That would give him 92 pace, 95 acceleration, 90 sprint speed. You then also get 91 defending, would turn him into an 89 CDM, so to be honest, not awful. Good strength on him. Obviously you could ask for a little bit more, but I think that is outweighed by the extra pace. You could end up with an anchor, which would give you 87 pace, 89 defending, and 91 physical. But I feel like having that shadow and having that extra +5 will do you much wonders than obviously having that extra on the physicality. If he was a centre-back, then yes, I agree. Great short and long passing on him. Composure a little bit weak. I feel like that's something that definitely lets the card down. Good interceptions, obviously that goes up to 85. Standing tackle goes clear at 99. We've got good agility balance as well. So to be fair, for a budget CDM, because I can imagine he will drop down heavily as we go through, because he's only been out, what, 40 minutes, I can imagine he will drop down a hell of a lot, probably under maybe close to 100k. And I think most definitely, if you're looking at Serie A CDMs, you're probably coming in quite in the top line, really. You've got Milinkovic Savic as a centre mid, Barella centre mid, Vidal, Kessie as the DM. You've also got Locatelli 86. I think personally he looks like he'd be better. And I think that's about it. So he definitely comes up there in the top 5, most definitely. Depending on how you want to play with Barella. Do you want him as a box-to-box or a solid DM? This guy most definitely is coming in as a DM. Whereas the cam, you have got Brahim Diaz, who looks incredible as a cam. You've then obviously got the same centre mids. You could put him as attacking mids. Then other than that, you've obviously got Defrel. Again, quite a nice French league player guy. Junior Massis, I want to say the winter wildcard objective. So to be fair, he sits himself quite nicely. And finally, we're going to have a look at Tomiyasu. He should be one that we can find, as well as I believe he is only a couple of hundred. What rating is he? There he is. We'll go here. Unfortunately for this card, I feel like they've started on his worst. I don't think people are going to play him as a right back. 6'2", medium high. 89 pace is nice. He's come from a 75 common, so he's gone up 11 ratings, which is always fantastic. And I don't know, I just don't feel like right back material. When we've got the likes of Hakimi, just even generic gold card probably will do just the job, compared to, what, 150k at the moment. Again, more than likely will drop down that little bit more with obviously being out for a few more hours. He has got a 5-star weak foot, so that is something in his locker that a lot of the people don't have. Medium high again on the defensive work rate. Well, I feel like they'll keep that kind of consistent. He was he's a medium high on anyway. 6'2", right footed with no traits. Like I say, the pace is fantastic. I can imagine, some people are going shadow on him rather than anchor. Shadow would give you 99 pace, obviously both of them with a +10, so you'd get a 92 rated right back overall. You then obviously have very good short and long passing. Composure, again, a little bit on the weaker side in my opinion. 77 at this point in the game is considered quite low now. We've got good agility balance. Defending goes up to 93 with the shadow. We've got decent strength, aggression on the average side, great stamina. Jumping is okay. Dribbling side of stuff, agility balance, 85, 85. I can't really argue. but I feel like this card will be much, much better as a centre-back. I feel like that will be an incredible one. I want to see what the differences are now between the two cards. Now we've had a quick look. So we've obviously got 82 pace on the centre-back, which is a little bit of a shame, but we do get the 89 physicality, so a Shadow will take that to 92, which I think for a centre-back is more than enough. In terms of Elmas, as the cam, we get a pace increase, we get a plus 10 on his shooting, we get a decrease of 2 onto his passing, but we do get a 3 on his dribbling. And in terms of Torres, it's the shooting that goes down, passing goes up, obviously physicality goes down. Again, a quality card, a 92 card once more, but I feel like the striker is going to be incredible there. So if I was taking predictions, Torres, Thuram will be the striker. Elmas, I feel like, is a mix between the two, but the cam does look quite nice. I feel like he will edge it, and Tomiyasu definitely the centre-back. So let me know down below if you have played with any of them as of yet. Who would fit into your team? Who do you want? And which version of them would you choose? That's going to be the comment of the day. Which version of Torres, Elmas, and Tomiyasu would you pick? Let me know down below. Make sure you do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.